Okay. I'm live. Sorry it took so long. I'm live. We're good. I missed the first quarter, but we're good. Okay, Texas Tech and NC State. Sorry, I missed the first quarter. I had dinner. I had computer issues. It was a nightmare, but we're good. We're back. And Texas Tech is punting away here to start the second quarter from their own 32-yard line, it looks like. And the punt is away. Fair catch called for and made at the 25-yard line of NC State. All right. Devin Leary, baby. First and 10 for NC State and the Wolfpack offense. Got a 6-0 lead in the ball here in the second quarter. 14:52 to go in the half. Leary in the gun, two receivers, right, one to the left. Quick throw far sideline. It's behind and incomplete. Intended for Carter. Throw was just behind him. I had a cat try to jump up on my desk here. NC State 2nd and 10 here from their own 25. Shotgun. Running back to each side of Leary. Two receivers right, one to the left. Give is to the back. Cutting upfield across the 30. Houston picks up 9 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 1 here for the Wolfpack. Rocking their all black unis tonight. Ranked number 16 in the country. All right, well, couldn't stop the cat the second time. No. Cat not on desk. I have lost audio, and it's back. 3rd and 1 here for NC State. Give up the middle. Houston. And no gain on the play. Excuse me, that's number 0 on the carry. That's Sumo Karnbaye. Is this game on ESPN Plus? It's on ESPN 2. I'm watching it on the ESPN website. It should be on ESPN 2 if you get it. If not, you should be able to find it on ESPN, the website. I am so worried that there's going to be a cat jumping up here. 4th and 1, NC State sends the punt team on from their own 34-yard line. Texas Tech, a big stop on defense. Oh, apparently Texas Tech muffed a punt earlier, so this should be exciting. Fair catch called for and made at the 19-yard line. Donovan Smith and the Red Raiders offense will take the field here after the 3-and-out forced. And hopefully they can turn it around here. It's been a relatively good weekend for the Big 12 here. Of course, Kansas State lost at home to Tulane, which is really funny. So, there's that. I think Kansas State losing is really funny. Even if it's not necessarily good for the conference, I think it's really funny. So, is whatever, man. Are you scared of Appalachian State? You're darn right I'm scared of Appalachian State. Who wouldn't be scared of Appalachian State? Them boys crazy. Like crazy, crazy. Appalachian State is a different breed. Could Iowa State go undefeated? I'm going to say no. Well, okay. Could they? Yes. It's like a 1% chance, but they could. Hey, Rebecca, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Saturday night. Ready for the Steelers game tomorrow. Who are they losing to? Iowa State. Who are they losing to? I could see them losing. I could see them losing to Oklahoma and Texas. I think both of those teams have looked really good through 3 games. Bristol's on tonight. Oh, I love the Bristol race. But it's been harder to watch NASCAR since Ryan Newman's not running. Been harder to watch. I could see Iowa State losing at Oklahoma State. I think that'll be a good game. Next week against Baylor, I could see them losing. I think they actually pull that one out given how we've looked the first 3 weeks, but I could definitely see that being a loss. Like, I would 8-4 surprise me with losses to Baylor, Oklahoma State, and Texas. No, that would not surprise me. But the Big 12 is wide open. I think Oklahoma, Texas have looked the 2 best teams, but we'll have to see with Texas how long Quinn Ewers is going to be out. It sounds like he'll be out, 6 weeks or so. Obviously hate that for him, hate that for the Longhorns, but we'll have to see how they look tonight against UTSA. We'll have to see how they look. So, we'll see with them. I know Nebraska's bad, but what Oklahoma did to them is like a crime in 48 states. I found your videos last year from when you streamed Ohio State, Minnesota. Elite content ever since. Yeah, week 1, Ohio State, Minnesota. Those were good times. I appreciate the comment there, Jay. I do my best. Do my best. By the way, Houston trailing Kansas right now. I don't know if y'all are watching that. Houston, at least when I last saw it, it was 28-14, Kansas on top. So we'll see how that ends up. Texas Tech on the road at NC State with the ball down 6 with 13-18 to go here in the half. 2 receivers wide left here for Donovan Smith. Ball at their own 20-yard line. He'll take the shotgun snap. Handoff up the middle. No room at all. Loss of a yard. Zay Moore, number 1, on the stop for NC State. I believe that was Sir Roderick Thompson on the carry. Got absolutely shut down. Who is your celebrity crush? Man, there's a that's a good question. Texas Tech here in the gun, 2nd and 11 for Donovan Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes back at the 10-yard line. Moore once again in the backfield. Last time a loss of 1, and this time the sack. All over the field, Isaiah Moore. I found your channel when you did the Browns Steelers playoff. Oh yeah. That was not a good game for Pittsburgh. Not a great game for Pittsburgh. Who is your celebrity crush? And I'll have to think about that one. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right here for Donovan Smith. Empty set. Takes the snap. NC State brings 4. Smith throws far side, and it's incomplete. 4th and 19. The NC State defense forces the 3 and out, and they'll get the ball right back for Devin Leary. It's not that. Oh God, celebrity crush. Oh God. I don't know. I feel like it's always been Emma Watson. I feel like it's always been Emma Watson. 6-0 NC State. 12:04 to go here in the first half. Punting from his own end zone. Texas Tech gets it away, but not a good punt. It takes an NC State bounce. into the Texas Tech 43-yard line. Devin Leary starting the possession in plus territory, and NC State looking to make it a 2-score game. See, because there's probably 20 people I could name for Celebrity Crush, but do I want to name 20 people and throw that out there for the internet to have? That's the ticket right there. Big win for Iowa State today over Ohio. Love to see that. Arby's. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Boom. We have the meats. Wow. In ancient Rome. Probably not, because if I was ever in the freaking gladiator Colosseum fights, I'd just get fucking smoked. If I was ever in any sort of combat, I would have just gotten absolutely obliterated. So I'm going to go with probably not. Although, I don't know. I've avoided combat in America in 2022 for 24 years. So maybe help them build roads and aqueducts. No, I would have. I don't know. That's a good question. If I was able to avoid any combat, yeah, I probably could have done fine in ancient Rome. The minute you put a sword in my hand, I crumble like a toothpick holding up a brick. And by crumble, I mean snap in half. Joey McGuire, head coach at Texas Tech. Banana, 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 banana. Bum, banana, 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 banana. First and 10, NC State. They take over after the poor Texas Tech punt at the Red Raider 43-yard line. Shotgun here for Leary. Play fake. No, he does hand it. And Houston tackled in the backfield. A loss of 2 on the play. Back to the 45. Bum, ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum. Second and 12. 11:30 to go and counting here in the first half. NC State leads 6-0 at home over Texas Tech. Man in motion here for Leary. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. He'll take the shotgun snap, looks over the middle, fires. He's got his man at the 40-yard line. Pickup of about 5. That'll make it 3rd and 7 for the NC State offense. 11 minutes and counting now in the first half. Tootle on the reception. Ball at the 40. 3rd and 7 for the Wolfpack. Play clock at 15. Plenty of time here for Devin Leary. In the shotgun. Back to his right. Three receivers left, one to the right. Leary takes shotgun snap. Texas Tech brings a blitz. Leary over the middle. He fires and got his man. Thomas at the 29-yard line. First down, NC State, as they keep the chains moving here on the short field after the punt. And there will be some yards tacked on after an illegal use of the hands to the face on Texas Tech on Tyree Wilson. So that'll push NC State well into Texas Tech territory. What's the top four this year for college football? I'd be surprised if it wasn't Georgia, Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State. I mean, I know that's boring, but until proven otherwise, I'm going with those four. Devin Leary hands to Sumo inside the 5, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. What are the Raiders doing? They let up at about the 5-yard line, thinking he was going out of bounds, and he didn't. And NC State finds the end zone. What is Texas Tech doing? What are the Red Raiders on defense doing? They just let him walk into the end zone. That is unbelievable. They had him short of the goal line. And I guess they just thought he was going to go out of bounds, and he didn't. And NC State finds the end zone. And they just gave up. Texas Tech, they just gave up on the play. And Sumo Karnbaye finds the end zone. It's 13-0 Wolfpack. Oh, no, Texas Tech. They gave up on it. I mean, what are they doing? Texas Tech should fire their athletic director. I'll be honest. Beats Ohio State. I definitely think they could, but I don't know. Is it in the shoe this year? Ba-na-dum, ba-na-dum, ba-na-dum. Wait, is that like... Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, it's in the shoe this year. Could Clemson make it with that bum at QB? I think they're going to go to their freshman quarterback at some point this year. What about Florida State? I don't think Florida State's got it this year. They have looked pretty good. I'll give it to them. They have looked pretty good. But I don't think they've got enough for Clemson. I think Clemson's just... Clemson NC State feels like it's the matchup in the ACC to watch. Yeah, I think who's their freshman quarterback? Hold on. Who's their freshman quarterback? Yeah, Cade Klubnik. I think Cade Klubnik ends up starting for Clemson at some point this year. And he is very good at football. The year to get Clemson was last year. The year to get them was last year, and Iowa State did, and they lost, unfortunately. But no, I think in the ACC it's Clemson, NC State, and then pretty much everybody else. I don't think the ACC is particularly good again this year. I'm so pissed Bama won last week. Last week went almost as perfectly as I would have wanted it to go. Cuz Texas almost won and had every opportunity to win and didn't. Martinez on the return here for Texas Tech after the kickoff. And he's getting a push forward here. He's close to the 30-yard line. Kyle Busch signed with RCR. I did see that. I think it's interesting because I don't like Kyle Busch, but I do somewhat like RCR. So it's interesting. So many bad calls and Ewers getting hurt. There were definitely a lot of bad calls. And obviously you hate to. How do you get a face mask as the return team, Texas Tech? Man, Texas Tech just absolutely shooting themselves in the foot in this one. Wake Forest up 1 on Liberty with a minute to go. Ball at their own 14 after the penalty here for Texas Tech. Give up the middle here. No gain on the play. NC State absolutely shutting Texas Tech down. Oh, man. Yeah, there were definitely bad calls in that Alabama-Texas game, but I don't think it's they called a lot of stuff on Alabama. Tech, even despite the bad calls, Texas had every opportunity to win that game and just didn't. I mean, obviously you hate to see Ewers get hurt. Donovan Smith all day finds his man over the middle. That's Price out across the first down marker. That's the second first down of the game for Tech. And boy, did they need it. Tony Stewart hit another person with his car. Wait. Okay. Like he did it again or he hit a person? Oh, it's through the hands of the receiver. Fungi, the intended target. Little high, but Fungi should be able to make a play on that ball. That's when you'd like to see him come down with. And yeah, obviously you hate to see any starting quarterback get hurt, especially in a big game like Texas Alabama. But I mean, even with Quinn Ewers going down, Hudson Card in Texas had every opportunity to win that game as NC State stuffs the run again here. That's a maybe 2 on the play. They still had ample opportunity to win that game, and they just didn't. So okay, but if Ewers doesn't get hurt, they win that game. They probably do win that game if Ewers doesn't get hurt. But they also probably still should have won it despite him getting hurt. Ball at the 29-yard line. Donovan in the gun. Rolling out to his right. Donovan Smith finally fires late. It's caught. A great catch by Brooks, the running back. A great snag over his head. And a big first down from Texas Tech. I didn't think he was throwing this to the running back, but he made a really nice catch there. Out to the 47-yard line. NC State brings a blitz. Donovan Smith floats it far sideline, goes up, gets it. No, incomplete. Bradley, the intended target. Also, like, okay, not to linger on this Alabama-Texas thing. They missed a chip shot field goal. They took the lead in the final like minute and a half or whatever. Like, even like obviously, I mean, you could say that if Ewers doesn't get hurt, they win, and it's significant. But I mean, it's really hard for me to look at what Texas Alabama was and say Texas shouldn't have won that game anyway. So, hey DB Sports, how are you today? I'm doing great, Grandizer. I think I subbed to you via Tom Grossi raid. That would make sense. And as you can see, I am a Packers fan. We'll be streaming tomorrow night for the Packers Vikings game. Would make sense of you to have found me through that. That's where a lot of people found me from. I felt so bad last week. Tom rated last week for the Packers Vikings game, and there wasn't anybody in chat, so I wasn't paying attention, and I was scrolling through Twitter, and there was like a solid 2.5 minutes where Tom's entire chat was flooding my stream, and I just didn't even know it. And then I finally came back to the stream and saw it. I felt so bad last week for that. I felt terrible. I was like, Tom sent, will you eat a bear claw before the game? Beat the Bears. I don't know. That's an interesting one. I kind of like that. That'll be the new thing. And absolutely beat the Bears. Absolutely. Trips receivers left here for Donovan Smith and the Raiders. Handoff and bouncing back. He gets a block from Donovan Smith. What a block from the quarterback. Donovan Smith lays the boomstick on one of the NC State defensive backs. What a block from the quarterback. Whew. Are you scared of Justin Fields? No. Donovan Smith, play action. Steps up in the pocket, now rolls out to his right, and he's caught from behind at the 40-yard line. A sack from Clark and the NC State defense. Do you collab with opposing team content creators? Is that something you're open to? I'm definitely open to it. I do it more for college sports than I do pro sports. So, for instance, sneak peek for you guys in chat. I've got a friend of mine that is a Baylor fan, and he'll be on the channel either Thursday or Friday to preview Iowa State Baylor with me. So, I'm definitely open to it. I haven't done it with an NFL game yet, but Mason Tharp gets back to about the original line of scrimmage, but not much else for Texas Tech. Man, that Donovan Smith block was great. Yeah, Justin Fields is a bum. I don't think he's a bum, but Chicago's offensive line needs to be infinitely better for me to be scared of Justin Fields. 3rd and 11. Here for the Red Raiders. Timeout on the field. Called here by, I believe that's NC State, yes. So 3rd and 11 here for Texas Tech when we come back. I'm going to turn my light on here one sec. Hopefully my light behaves itself because earlier this week my light was not behaving itself. So hopefully it behaves itself tonight. If not, I'll have to shut it off. Hopefully it behaves itself and it doesn't flicker the entire time we're streaming. But yeah, I'm an Iowa State fan for college. I attend the university here in Ames, Iowa. Senior, hopefully we graduate. Majoring in journalism, mass communication. A little bit about myself. I'd love to do what Tom and them do. Been a big fan of Tom's for quite a few years now. So I love the success he's had. Absolutely great. Couldn't be happening to a better person, honestly. I mean, the man works his ass off every week, pumping out content, doing doing streams for so much more than even just the Packers games. I mean, he is absolutely amazing. I have so much respect for Tom Grassi and what he does. There's a reason I started doing this. Yes, Tom Grassi does jokes too. Do you do the jokes too? I mean, I guess it depends on what you mean by jokes. I don't have like I don't do like he does like the NFC East like jokes where he like dresses up as all the different characters. I don't do anything like that. Um I I I did make one video it was about a month ago now. Where I did the Big 12 conference house. I've been I've been meaning to record another one like that. I do definitely make jokes during streams and during videos, but it's not a it's not the forefront of my content. The 12 is Drew. I didn't see that message. The 12 is dragging its car. Uh-oh. Ryan Blaney, no. Not Ryan Blaney. Florida has taken the lead on South Florida. Excuse me. It's now tied. Florida had taken the lead. It's now a 10-10 ball game. 3rd and 11 here at NC State. The Red Raider offense of Texas Tech looking for their first points of the game. Excuse me. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left here for Donovan Smith. Donovan looks far sideline. It's a high throw. It's caught, but he's about a yard short. That's Bradley. He's about a yard short of the marker. I think you got to go for this if you're Texas Tech. Kicking you a field goal doesn't do much. You're still down 10, even if you make it with 5 minutes to go in the half. I think you go for this. Sex is in first place now. Sex is always in first place. 4th and 1 here for Texas Tech. They'll go empty set here. Donovan Smith alone in the gun. Empty set. Donovan Smith takes a snap. Look for the slant. Now throws, and it's intercepted at the 13-yard line. And he's looking for 6. Aiden Whitell gets a block. Touchdown, Wolfpack. It's 19-0 NC State on top. An 84-yard touchdown on the pick from the NC State defense. And that's a massive swing right before the half. NC State goes up 3 scores on the pick 6. What a play by what a play by Aiden White. And NC State finds points when Texas Tech was looking for them. 19-0. The crowd erupts. 84 yards. I meant to say the 6 is leading the race. No, you're good, Rebecca. That does annoy me, though, because Brad's been shitty all year, which is unsurprising because he's a Roush Fenway driver. Extra point up and good. And NC State up 20-0 with 4:40 to go in the half. Aiden White. It's just not a good throw from Donovan White. He either airmailed the slant or he threw it behind his receiver running a go route. And Aiden White houses it from his own 14-yard or from his own 16-yard line, excuse me. Wow. I'll be honest, I thought they were going to run a QB draw there. I thought they were going to run a QB draw. I really did. I really thought they were going to run a QB draw out of the empty set there. Donovan Smith, a very physical quarterback. You only need a yard. Really thought there'd only be a QB draw there. 8th straight game with a pick for the NC State Wolfpack, dating back to last year. 2nd longest streak in the FBS. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy for NC State's defense. Martinez fields it inside his own 5, and he does not get very far. Only about 10 yards on the return. And Texas Tech starts inside their own 15. Do 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 do. So Texas Tech now goes from 4th and 1, looking for points, to now 1st and 10, down a 3rd score with 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Do 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 do. Also, I've been told that we have breaking news. Iowa has hit double digits. Donovan Smith steps up in the pocket. He's across the line, and he'll slide down at the 10 after a delay of game penalty, so a pickup of 2. Bubba Wallace won the race last week. I did see that. I didn't watch the race, but I did see that he won. Question: how did you become a Packers fan? An excellent question, Grandizer. So I have family that when I was a kid lived in Appleton, Wisconsin. And we went up. So I was a Packers fan from that, just originally by family. As they didn't even give Donovan Smith a pickup of anything on the play. They said he started the slide at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 15, ball at their own 8, quick out route. Long upcoming for Texas Tech. So I was a Packers fan by family. And then when I was 10, not even 10. I was probably like 7 or so. We went to a Packers the Packers family night, and then a preseason game. That solidified it. So that would have been what, early mid 2000s. It was right before we went to the family night. It was Aaron's last year as the backup, Brett's last year in Green Bay. That would have been like what, 2007 would have been Favre's last year. So Texas Tech goes nowhere on the drive, and NC State will get the ball back here, looking for more points with under 3 minutes to go. Yo, Avs fan 29, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday night. Who's your favorite Packers player on offense and defense? Oh, all-time favorite. Whew. Well, okay. I'm kind of cheating, but it's that guy on offense. It's Allen Lazard. Dude, the happiest day of my life was when the Packers signed Allen Lazard off the Jaguars practice squad. Also, fun fact, that was the first YouTube video I had that did like extremely well. So big ups to Iowa State and Green Bay Packers fans. So it's cheating because he's got like double connection, but Allen Lazard definitely favorite all time. But before Allen Lazard, because that's kind of a cop out, so I'll go outside of him. I always really like Jordy. I always really like Donald Driver. Those two guys are definitely up there. And I know he's kind of a shit person. Airs it out. Devin Leary broken up down the sideline. Incomplete. Devin Leary looking for the home run ball on first down. And he almost got there. I've always liked Nelson and Driver, and then I know he's kind of a piece of shit person, especially with the most recent news that's come out. But Brett Favre is one of the biggest reasons I'm a Packers fan and a football fan in general. Um, so it's kind of hard to not include him in that. It's all good. Your all-time player can be who you want. It's your fandom. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Devin Leary, handoff, wrestled down in the backfield for a big loss. Matthews in on the stop. How's it going, eh? It's going pretty good. We got ourselves a good Saturday. Iowa State picking up the big win earlier this afternoon. You were at the Jays game today. Sick. And then on defense. Who is it on defense? Whew. Nick Collins is up there for defense. Charles Woodson's up there for defense. Always been a big fan of them. 6-3 win over the Orioles. Love it. God, who's all-time favorite defense? That's a good question. Yeah, Nick Collins and Charles Woodson are up there. BJ Raji's up there. Nick Barnett's up there. Nick Barnett, middle linebacker from the early mid 2000s. That's it's so hard to choose. It's so hard to pick one. Devin Leary in the gun, 3rd and long, 3rd and 14. He throws near sideline and he airmails it incomplete. 4th down, and Texas Tech going to get a chance to get the ball right back. Man, it's so hard to pick favorite all-time players. Because, like, I could also include people that I never actually saw play, because then Reggie White would be up there. Reggie White would have to be up there, but I never got to see him play, so I never got to fully experience it. But he's definitely up there too. It's the same way with like my favorite. How many Packers jerseys do you own? Let's see. I have Lazard. I have a Jordy Nelson jersey that's actually on the other wall. I have an Aaron Rodgers jersey at home. I've got a Brett Favre Packers jersey. I've got a Nick Barnett jersey somewhere, but it doesn't fit me anymore. It was from when I was a kid, but I still have it. I've got an Eddie Lacy jersey. I'm trying to think who else do I have? I've got at least those 6. At least those 6. Who's your favorite all-time Habs player? Oh, Carey Price. Carey Price, easy. That one's not hard. It's Carey Price. Do you have an NFL team that you just don't like? Hate is such a strong word. Yes. There is a team that I definitely do not like. There is definitely a team that I just do not like. The Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas mother freaking Cowboys. God. I can't. It's not even okay. I don't like the Cowboys, okay? I really don't like the Cowboys. Cowboys fans ruin that team. Cowboys fans absolutely ruin anything positive I can say about the Cowboys. Because I'll be honest, I love Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is awesome. I love that kid. But Cowboys fans absolutely ruin anything good that I can say about them. as we've got a replay review here in the NC State game. Texas Tech with a reception near the first down marker. So they're taking a look to see if he got the first down or not. We all hate the Cowboys. True. I don't like the Leafs, but I can respect them. I don't like the Leafs either. I also don't like the Boston Bruins. Very nice. I enjoy hearing the journey of how fans become a fan of their respective teams. Oh, I definitely respect. Like, I agree with that. I will say, I hate the term bandwagon fan though. Like, I know it's definitely like a thing that happens, but like, it's really hard to be a fan of a team when they're bad. So like, especially if you're like a younger so a lot of people say like bandwagon fan when they're like, what's in my cup? This cup is water. It's red, so showing you wouldn't do anything, but this is water. I do have plenty of beverages, we'll say, for YouTube in the fridge that's right there that we might break into here in the second half. But yeah, this cup's just water. Got to keep those vocal cords humming, you know. I feel like this is a catch, but I also don't know if they're reviewing the catch or the spot because it doesn't say on the screen. It sounded like they were reviewing the spot, but we'll take a look. Now it says ruling on field short of first down. So I think they say it's a catch while the commentators are discussing whether or not it's a catch or not. Whether or not it's a catch or not, that didn't make any sense. I think it's definitely a catch, but I wasn't paying attention to where he was. It does stand, so it is second down here for the Red Raiders. UTSA up 3-0 on Texas with 3:28 to go in the first quarter. So like I said, we'll have to see where Texas is without Quinn Ewers. Not that UTSA, if Texas loses that game, UTSA is going to, or Texas is going to get a lot of shit. UTSA is a really good football team. Play fake here for Donovan Smith. Airs it out, looking end zone. His man's got a step, but he underthrew him, and it's incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down in the end zone. NC State can't believe it. How much Packers Kool-Aid do you drink? A shot, a pint, or a keg, or are you an uber positive fan or a realistic fan? I like to think that I'm generally positive. That doesn't mean that I'm not willing to say that last week was an absolute and utter disaster. I drink a lot of Kool-Aid when it comes to Allen Lazard, though. So this will be 1st and 10, Texas Tech from the 25-yard line now. Donovan Smith, play fake, throws over the middle. He's got his man inside the 10, makes a move at the 5. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And the Red Raiders are on the board. Price finds the end zone on the short catch and run. Miles Price, the catch inside the 10, and the move at the 5 to find the goal line. And the Red Raiders finally find the end zone here in the final minute of the first half. I drink all of the Kool-Aid when it comes to Allen Lazard. That's why we need to have him tomorrow. We need Allen Lazard tomorrow. He's going for a hundo and a score at least. Trey Wolf for the extra point is up and good. It's 20-7 NC State. My ex-fiance is a Packers fan. She loves Favre. I bought her a Rodgers jersey the year he took over the Packers. She did not want to wear it. She warmed up to wearing it. Yeah. I told her Rodgers would be a really good player. Yeah. I think so. I wasn't old enough really when that was a thing to like have an opinion on Aaron Rodgers, but I will say I was definitely sad when Brett Favre left. I will say I was definitely sad. But like now it's weird. Now it's weird though, because Rodgers has been the Packers QB for like more than half my life now. Like he's been with the Packers. He's been with the Packers what 17 years, and he's been the starter for 14, and I'm 24. So like it's so weird to me to like how long he's been our quarterback. Texas Tech kicks it off here. Oh yeah, she was really sad when Favre left. She goes back before the Don Majkowski era, the Magic Man, Don Magic Man Majkowski, the legend himself, number 7, the Magic Man, and El Diablo. Shout out to anyone that gets that reference. Bonus points in the comments if you could tell me the Magic Man and El Diablo. Yeah, NC State with the ball here in the final minute. They will also get the ball to start the second half. So NC State can play this however they please. NC State has 94 yards and 20 points. If that's not an Iowa Hawkeyes stat, I don't know what is. Oh, big hit at the 30-yard line. Gain of 7. Clock will continue to run. NC State looks like they're going to go to the half here. They've got to run one more play, though, so we'll see what happens here. Halfback draw is the call, and they'll pick up the first down, but they don't need to run another play. DB, how can one reach you via email? I don't have Twitter nor Instagram, but on Facebook, we'll keep you in mind for a collab in the future. There should be, if you go to my channel, there should be. Devin Leary wants to run another play here with 8 seconds left, but NC State is not going to do so. So we'll head to the half. NC State up 20-7. But yeah, here, 1 second. 1 second here, Grandizer. If you go to my channel, and then you go to About. Yeah, if you go to the About tab on my channel, my email is in the channel description. So if you go to the channel, click on the About tab in the description. There's a little bit about me, and then at the bottom it says email, and it lists off my email. Could I do the Steelers game? What time's the Steelers game this week, Rebecca? Let's take a look here. As we hit the half, I have to feed our cat. So I will be back in about momentarily. I'm going to get some more water and feed the cat. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back to answer all your questions. Go get some snacks for the second half, and we'll discuss plenty of scores at the half. But I'll be right back here. Gotta go feed the cat, or she will get fussy. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's check when the Steelers game is. It is the noon game. I will keep it in mind. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I will. I will definitely try to get it to it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, we will get a Steelers game at some point. 45 has a power steering issue. Oh, rip. We will. We will definitely get to a. Can you do Habs Leafs 10-12? I want another meme stream. We'll find a hockey stream at some point. I feel like we'll find a hockey stream at some point. I do also I know Avs fan ain't gonna like this one, but I do plan on streaming for the World Cup, so I do plan on streaming for the World Cup. So Hail Mary from App State, deflected, caught, touchdown App State at the buzzer. Yo, that was crazy. I wish I'd have been streaming for that. That would have been crazy. Do it. I wouldn't mind it. Oh, I'm definitely doing it. Dude, I am. Call me an App State fan, by the way. Freaking Appalachian State. Crazy. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. By the way, Texas has taken the lead from UTSA. It's 7-3 Longhorns. Oh my goodness. Iowa has 17 points. They have more than doubled their point total for the season. I watched the World Cup, so yeah, I'll probably join some streams. Oh yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Bum, 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 bum. 12 is gone behind the wall. Damn it. Rip. Wonderful time of the year. Be a good G. The most one. World Cup soccer is actually fun. World Cup soccer is some of the some of the few soccer matches, games, whatever. It's some of the few soccer matches that I watch all year. So I watch soccer like once every 4 years, but it's during the World Cup. I also generally watch the Women's World Cup because our women's team is actually good, unlike our men's team. We're American, lol. True. True. I haven't watched a single MLS game in forever, basically. USA loses in the World Cup. Correct. But we're world champions at actual football for the last forever years in a row. Big brain. Fans, I watch normal football. Exactly. Exactly. By the way, Tory Taylor of Iowa just pinned Nevada at their own 2-yard line. So good to know he's still doing that to people. We love our football. Both the 23 and 11 cars have gone behind the wall. Jeez, what is happening in Bristol tonight? What is going on in Bristol? Mm. Do 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 do. Oh oh oh. Ba-doom boom boom. Brock Bowers, the Georgia tight end. He's so good. Yo, it's Michigan and UConn. I wonder who won. Wow, Blake Corum had 5 rushing touchdowns. That's crazy. UTSA is taking the lead back. It's 10-7. I know someone who pitches in the minor league for the Mets. That's sick. Can you get me Mets like autographs or something, Rebecca? I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't deserve any of that. Man, Oregon kind of slapped BYU. I'm not going to lie. Kind of makes me sad. 10-7 sounds very leafy. Hey, as long as it's not Texas winning, we are Gucci. God, I can't believe I just said Gucci. Well, Iowa didn't get a safety, and they had Nevada pinned back to their own 2. So why is it leafy? Because the Leafs won a game 10-7. Wait, did they really? That's crazy. That's dumb. There should never be a hockey game that has 17 goals. I mean, sign me up for it. Because I think the Canadians won a game like 10-8 or 8-7 or something like that last year. Or no, they beat somebody 10-2 or something like that in like the last game of the year. They also blew a 7-2 lead in the process. His name is Connor Gray. That's sick. I wish I knew somebody that pitched. That's actually not true. Not that I don't wish it. but I don't have to wish that I know somebody because I do know somebody. He pitches for the Oakland Athletics, like their single A team. Went to school with him. I was on his little league team like a couple times. The name's Grant. Grant Judkins, the goat. Except he went to Iowa, so you know. Kind of hard to blame him though, because Iowa State's baseball team is really tough to get into. It's funny because we don't have a baseball team. Um, but yeah. Do you know Alex Oven Chicken? You mean Alex Ovechkin? Boom. Take that. I do know Alex Ovechkin. Boom. Look at me knowing people. Look at me knowing hockey players. Not that that's that impressive because it's Alex Ovechkin. But, you know, hold on. Grant Judkins. Look at this man. Okay, his stats aren't great, but he's a legend. He got better this year than last year. Cole Caulfield and Nick Suzuki. Yeah, I know them. I had Cole Caulfield on my fantasy team last year. And Nick Suzuki just got named the captain of the team. Go Habs. My boys. My boys. Wasn't Caulfield like the number one pick or something? Wasn't he like the number one pick? I don't remember. I thought he was like our first round draft pick anyway, I think. Blow Leafs blow. Darn right. Frick the Leafs. They don't even spell their name right. It's Leaves. Leaves is the plural, not Leafs. Frick the Leafs. Martin Truex Jr. Okay, so wait. Rebecca, you're telling me that Martin Truex, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace are all in the garage. What what is happening? Check your Discord. I will do that. I told you I don't use Discord very often, so I apologize. I use Discord maybe like twice a week, if that. Because I have so the issue is I have two Discord accounts. Because I have like two accounts for everything. Boom, 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 boom. All right, it's taking too long to load. I'm just gonna check Discord on my phone. Discord phone time. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sad that nobody got my Magic Man El Diablo reference. Still bonus points if anyone can tell me what that's from. I'd hate to be sad. How the frick do I? There we go. Hold on. I'll get there, Avs fan. Hold on. Yes, God, NASCAR is ruined. That's not true. NASCAR is fine. It's just not the same since Ryan Newman isn't running. Hockey fans having a civil conversation. Oh no, here comes the Leafs fan. This is our year. This is our year. Ref screwed us. Ref rent free. Matthews is God. That's a good meme. That's a good meme. I will I will give you a laughing emoji for that. That's a good meme. Also, Kyle Buss is 19 points above the cutoff line. Uh-oh. Don't like to see that. We need him below the cutoff line. We need Kyle Busch below the cutoff line. Indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. All right, fellas, sing it with me. You guys know the Pepto Bismol song. Oh, never mind. The commercial ended. I was gonna sing it with you guys second time, but they didn't play it the second time. So la 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 Febreze. La 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 la. Do you prefer to be called DB or David or Dave or Davey? Basically any of the first three. DB, David, Dave, any of those work. Davy's a little bit out there. Breaking Brad Marchand has been found in alley with other rats. Sources say he's in a rat gang. I would believe that, Avs fan. I would believe that. I would believe that. It's only stage 2. It's only stage 2, and all of them are out or in the garage anyway. What the heck? That is not okay. That's not okay. Not okay. What do we got for this one? Oh, I'd say it's a dancing guy, but for some reason, oh, it's the. It's, all right. Yeah, no, no, I all right, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go ban Avs fan from everything. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that, but I will be right back. Congrats on getting rickrolled, DB. Listen, look, just because I got rickrolled doesn't mean that you're not still my friend. Okay, I just disapprove of it. There's a ref meme. Who's that? Some stranger just broke into my room. Are you pregnant, ref? Because you missed 2 periods. That's funny. DB did a dance. Did I do a dance? I did this for the Rickroll. Look, I'm all about getting Rickrolled. Getting Rickrolled is hilarious. Also, my stream of ESPN froze, so we'll get that back here as soon as I can. DB, I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, but moderate a few other NFL teams' content creators. Always on the lookout for other content creators that are respectful. Well, I hope I fall into that category. I try to be anyway. I do the best I can. Just don't catch me on a night when Iowa State or Green Bay gets hosed by the refs, and we'll all have a merry old time. Because of how many people are eliminated, Kevin Harvick might actually be able to point his way into the round of 12. Jeez, that's crazy. Thank you for so not you. Many great playoff moments. That's a good one. That's a good one. Come on, give me my Texas Tech stream back. Give me my Texas Tech stream. All right, well, now that I did that bit, I can move the camera back. Okay. Texas Tech, NC State. It's still 20-7. Doesn't look like we've missed much of anything here early in the second half. DB did a dance. Dun, 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 dun. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Loving commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. Evolution of the trash icon. Yes. Correct. Correct. Refs are, in fact, trash. Dum-ba-da-dum. DB, yeah, when the Packers lost that playoff game to the Cardinals in 2009, the ex broke a glass bowl. Lol, she was really upset. I've never gotten that far. I've never broken anything because of a loss. She took her fandom very serious. Oh, I definitely feel that. I don't think I've never broken anything though. Which isn't fair because the Packers break my heart every year. So let's see. We're 12 and a half to go here in the third quarter. Texas Tech with the ball down 20-7. Second and 12 upcoming for the Red Raider offense. Dun-dun-dun, dun. Dun-dun-dun, ball at their own 19-yard line. Second and 12. Play fake here from Donovan Smith. Steps up in the pocket. Now throws. It's low but caught. Out across the first down marker, and the Red Raiders on the move. Oh, yeah, I used to know those who'd break something, window, bowl, TV, put a hole in the wall. Yeah, I don't think I've done any of those. I have thrown my phone, but nothing broke. Because I'm strategic and I planned it out. It's like, I'm going to throw my phone. It's going to land right in this pocket of like pillows and blankets. And we'll be good. Oh, big spin move here from Texas Tech, and Sir Roderick Thompson picks up 9 yards. He really should have been tackled in the backfield, but a great move in the backfield sets up a second and short here. 2nd and 1 all the way out to the NC State 42-yard line. So Roderick Thompson again with the carry, running left, makes a cut, gets the first down out across the 45. DB, do you live in Wisconsin? Are you a Packers season tickets holder? No, I'm definitely not a season tickets holder. And I actually live in Ames, Iowa. Ames, Iowa. It's kind of central western Iowa. Basically just north of Des Moines, about half an hour. Is it the Super Bowl when we won against the Cardinals? That would have been. I don't think that was that year. I think that year was 2008. Owen tackled in the backfield for a sack. Donovan Smith ran out of time, got tackled from behind, and a big loss on first down. 2nd and long now for the Red Raiders. I don't think it was that year, Rebecca. I think you guys won the Super Bowl the year before. And then the following year was that wild card game. 2nd and 18 following the big loss here, back at their own 38-yard line. Fakes the quick screen. Now looking to set up a different screen, and incomplete. Packers won the Super Bowl in 2010. Correct. The 2010 season. So it would have been in February of 2011. Would have been, 2010 season in 2011. Then the Cardinals went to Super Bowl in 2007 or I think it was 2008. And then 2009 we lost to them in the wild card. Short completion here on 3rd and 19, and Texas Tech not going anywhere. They get out to the 42 or maybe the 43, but it's still going to be 4th and long here. And the Red Raiders will punt it back to NC State. So 4th and 13 here for Texas Tech. Going to try to pin NC State deep in the shadow of their own goal line. The Big 12 all-conference punter gets it away. It's goes over his head, down to inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line. Great punt from Texas Tech. That's McNamara. And NC State will take over at their own 8-yard line with about 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, but they're up 20-7. 2009, the Packers lost to the Cards. I was at the game with the ex. She cried so much. I felt bad for her. We came home. She broke the glass bowl. Jesus. I remember watching that game in the basement of my parents' house. I was so broken, like crying in the first half. And then we ended up coming back, and we ended up tying the game and sending it to overtime. And I remember being so happy because we got the ball in overtime, and we never get the ball in overtime. And then Rodgers got sacked and hit in the face mask, and it should have been a penalty, and they didn't call it, and Arizona won the game. 2009 was when we won the Super Bowl against the Cardinals. So was it the 2009 Super Bowl at the end of the 2008 season, or was it the 2009 season Super Bowl played in 2010? Because the Super Bowl is in February of like the following year or whatever. Did you break anything during the 2021 Stanley Cup final? No, because I didn't think we'd be there in the first place. Did not think we'd be there in the first place. I don't think I've ever broken anything for a sporting event. No, have I broken anything? I've said things. I've said plenty of shit. I don't think I've ever broken anything, though. I take out my frustration and sadness verbally. No, nothing that would get me canceled. But I don't think I've ever actually broken anything during a team's loss. I'm trying to think if I have. I don't think I have. Because I'm trying to think of the like worst losses. And for two of the worst losses that my teams have suffered, I was in a public place, so I couldn't break anything. So, but we all knew what would happen in Habs leaves. Yeah, that's fair. Um, but yeah, the 2014 NFC Championship game. Well, oddly enough, they were both at the same location too. The 2014 NFC Championship game when we lost to Seattle in overtime, the year we should have won the Super Bowl. I was at an Iowa Wild hockey game for choir. We were singing the national anthem at the Iowa Wild hockey game. And we were in the arena, and a buddy of mine that was in choir with me that was also a Packers fan, he and I were trying to avoid looking at any of the televisions that were showing the game because they got like all the bars and restaurants like in the arena that are selling food, and they got TVs everywhere that are showing this NFC Championship game. And we're trying everything in our power to not look at the score of the game. We're trying everything to not see what's going on. And I forgot that I had at the time you could set up ESPN alerts. And instead of getting a notification like on your phone and it would say like ESPN, you would get a text message. And the text message would say what had happened in the game. So the text message would say like touchdown Packers or touchdown Seahawks, score update or whatever. And so I got a text message and I didn't know who it was from. So I clicked on it and it said that the Seahawks won in overtime, or it said like the touchdown to I forget who even scored it now. But yeah, I got the touchdown notification through a text message, and that was how I found out that we lost that game. And then the same thing happened almost last year when Iowa State lost to Texas Tech on the 62-yard field goal. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to the Iowa Wild game. And I wasn't streaming for the Texas Tech game last year. I was just watching the game at home. And I think I stopped watching that game in the first half. And then we ended up driving from Ames to Des Moines to go to the Iowa Wild hockey game. And I wasn't paying attention to it. I was watching a different game or whatever. And I think we were down at that point like 20-7 or something like that. Or 24 to we were down big. Nothing was going our way. And I remember we pulled into the parking lot as we scored the touchdown that we kicked the field goal to tie the game at 31. And then I remember we're walking up to the arena and a friend of mine goes, "David, pull up the Iowa State game. I want to see the ending." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll pull it up." We're walking into Wells Fargo Arena for the Iowa Wild game, and I pull out my phone. And I'm not watching the game. I just have Yahoo open, like tracking the play-by-play. And they got to like the 45-yard line or whatever, and it was like, "Oh, they're gonna kick a," and then I turned it on because I was like, "Oh, they're gonna kick a field goal." And the commentators go, "Oh, they're lining up for a 62-yard field goal." And I'm like, he's just gonna nail it. Like, there's no other way that this football game ends. He's just gonna drill this 62-yard field goal. And a couple friends of mine that were with me were like, "No, no, no! Like you guys are going overtime because like they're not." They went to Iowa State, but a couple of them are Iowa fans. And they're just like, "No, no! Like 62 yards, like come on!" And the guy kicks it, and it would have been good from 70. I mean, that was one of the all-time greatest kicks I've ever seen. Devin Leary here keeps it, and looked like a miscommunication in the backfield, and he gets tackled for a loss on the first down play here. But I just remember I was like, it's going it. Like, he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. There's no way he doesn't make it. And sure enough, he made it. So both the 2014 NFC Championship game and the loss last year to Texas Tech happened while I was in or walking into Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Was not so. Note to self: don't go to Wells Fargo Arena on a day that there's an important game going on. Leary checked down, got his man Thomas at the 40, but he is stuck into the ground right there for no more yardage. It'll be third down here for the Wolfpack. DB, I have a warrant for my arrest in 13 states, and my wife wants to go visit her parents in one of those states. What do I do? It's an interesting question, AJ. Do her parents know that you have a warrant in that state? Because if not, you might be able to get away with it. If they do know, then it depends on how much faith you have in your wife's parents. DB, I chat with some Vikings and Lions content creators all the time. They're always up to collabing with opposing teams, content creators, Q&As. Yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm definitely open to it. I mean, I'd like to kind of know the person going into it, but yeah, I'm definitely open to it. Does the NFC North belong to the Lions? No. DB, to you, who is the Packers' biggest rivalry? Bears, Vikes, or Lions? My Eagles have hate week when they play the Cowboys. The Bears is definitely the most historic. I think Packers Bears is arguably the best rivalry in sports, not just football, in sports. But as far as like a rivalry at the moment, it's definitely the Vikings, because the Vikings are the only team that I'm really constantly concerned will take one or both games against us. So I better like all-time rivalry is definitely the Bears. Currently, it's definitely the Vikings. So I hope that answers your question. Kyle Busch, 5 points above the cutoff line. We should get him below that. They don't know, but my friend goes, and I know he'll call the cops if I go. Well, then he's not really your friend, is he? Nah, Habs Bruins is better. So I don't know hockey rivalries well enough, but I think, like I said, I don't know hockey rivalries like relative to other sports, but like Bears Vikings Bears Packers is up there. Cubs Cardinals is up there. Red Sox Yankees is up there. Eagles Cowboys is up there. Basically the entire NFC East. Because I mean, like growing up, Giants Cowboys was every week it was on Sunday Night Football, and then obviously the Washington and Dallas always played on Thanksgiving and all that. There was always big rivalries there. Oh yeah, I totally understand. But knowing other content creators, yeah, I won't say anyone with those are rude. Not want to go into an uncomfortable situation. Yeah, that's fair. Biggest rivalry is sports and any team versus the rep. Correct. That is a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. Red Sox Yankees is number one rivalry in U.S. sports. I think that's fair. I definitely think that's fair. I also love how many rivalries there are in college football. Like every team has like two rivals minimum, and those games are always just like bloody knuckle, black and blue, like just absolute slugfests. Mostly between the fans, but like the players, sometimes when the players get into it, that's when you really know. So like, for college football, right, you think of like Alabama, Auburn, like Ohio State, Michigan is definitely up there. I love like some of the smaller rivalries. So like Iowa State is up there. Utah, BYU is up there. What else? I love the Egg Bowl, Ole Miss and Mississippi State. I love that rivalry. Yeah, there's so many great rivalries in sports. It's part of what makes college football so much better, in my opinion. It's like you get those right, like West Virginia Pitt this year. That was one of the games of the year with all the hype that was around it. First time they're playing the backyard brawl in 11 years. Like that game needs to be played every year, but it's not. It's like, why? Why is it not played every year? And then like now all of a sudden they're ruining all the rivalries and stuff. Like I know it's not a close rivalry in terms of like how many games each team has won, but like Oklahoma State isn't going to happen. Bedlam is one of the rivalry games that I make sure I watch every year as long as it's not on at the same time as the Cyclones game. Bedlam, I watch that game every year, and it's not going to happen now. Or like Texas Tech has grown into a big rivalry, mostly because of basketball. But like now in basketball, that's not going to happen because Texas is going to the SEC. So it's like, what are we doing? Why is Bedlam not happening? This is news to me. Well, because when Oklahoma goes to the SEC, it's not going to be a conference game anymore. So it's going to happen until Oklahoma goes to the SEC. But as far as I know, it's not scheduled after Oklahoma goes to the USC, as far as I know. But it's happening this year. No, sorry. I didn't mean to scare anybody. It is happening this year. It's happening, as far as I know, until Oklahoma leaves, until they go to the SEC. But Oklahoma could be leaving as soon as next year at this point, or 2023 or 2024. So, like they're taking away stuff like that. And then, like I said, like Texas Tech and Texas and basketball, like that's a great rivalry with the whole Chris Beard thing. Like that's a great rivalry that Texas Tech fans are waking up 3 days in advance to go sit outside their basketball arena, camping out. Like that's a great rivalry. And it's just not going to be a thing anymore because Texas is leaving because they're getting $20 million more to play in the SEC and get their ass kicked. It's so dumb. And then you look at like the Pac-12, like you're not going to have USC Stanford anymore. Like I get that that's not really a rivalry, but like that's been a fun game for a while. Like I don't know. It's just stupid to me. Like now you're going to get USC against Rutgers. Like who wants to see that? Oh boy, UCLA's playing Michigan and Indiana and Purdue. Oh man, UCLA Purdue. What a game that's going to be oh my God. Just stop. Stop it. Man. Devin Leary, 2nd and 8, takes a shot. He's got a man. He's got a step. Then it's broken up. He had Anthony Smith at the goal line, and the ball was just a little underthrown. Oh, he had him open, and it's just underthrown, and it's incomplete at the goal line. What about the rivalry between Tony Stewart and that guy he killed? Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that because I'm not getting canceled. 3rd and 8. Trips receivers right, one to the left here for Devin Leary and the NC State Wolfpack. Man in motion right to left. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Leary gets lit up as he lets go of the ball and a big fight for the first down. Looks like Christopher Turtle is going to be about a yard short. Leary got hit right as he threw it. The NFL has great rivalries in every division. That's why it's so great. Correct. Which is why any sort of divisional splitting is stupid. Like, could you imagine right now, the NBA has no real rivalries? I mean, Boston, LA is definitely a real rivalry, but they don't play enough because they're in different conferences. But that's definitely a real rivalry to me. Boston, Celtics, Lakers. That's definitely a rivalry. But like, could you imagine if the NFL just did one big, massive, like switch Like they swapped up the divisions. And all of a sudden, like Green Bay was in a division with like Kansas City, Houston, and I don't know who else is in that. Like, I guess Minnesota could stay in there. But like that's basically what they're doing to college football, except they're not doing it geographically. So it'd be like Green Bay's in a division with like New England, the Saints, and Seattle. Like it just doesn't make any sense anymore. Like, what are we doing? Oh God, conference realignment. It's so exciting because like it's like new news. Green Bay, Kansas City would actually be fun. It would be, right? It would be, but it wouldn't be the same, at least right away, as getting Green Bay, Minnesota twice a year or Green Bay, Chicago twice a year. Like it would definitely be fun, but like it wouldn't be as special, especially right away, um, as you would have. Packers Seahawks is already somewhat a rivalry. That's true. That's true. I should have used a different team. But like you guys get what I'm saying though, right? I'm not just talking out of my ass here. I hope I'm not talking out of my ass. That'd be a little awkward. But yeah, like why does the NHL have such bad ratings? I couldn't tell you. I don't know if they do have bad ratings or not. I'd still rather get Packers Bears and Packers Vikings twice a year. Exactly. Like 18's engine exploded. Yes. Yes. Another engine problem for route or for oh yes, for Joe Gibbs. Another engine issue. That, my friends, is what we like to see. That is what we like to see. The Stanley Cup Finals Game 4 got 1 million less than an NFL preseason game. More than 1 mil, actually. That's not a great look. I'll be honest, that's not a great look. Not a great look. And to answer your question as to why the ratings are not good, I have no idea. I mean, I don't watch a whole lot of NHL. But that's mostly because I never really had a team growing up. Like we have the Iowa Wild and then to the Minnesota Wild, but like my family was never really hockey fans. Devin Leary looks, he's got a man open, touchdown, NC State. Oh, did he fumble it? Did he fumble it before he got to the goal line? There's a penalty marker down. I think he got to the end zone before he fumbled. Hockey is underrated in the U.S. I think that could be true. We'll have to check the penalty here. NC State. Oh, he fumbled it before the goal line. For a touchback, it'll be Texas Tech football. And he did. Oh, no. NC State. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think that's 26 for Texas Tech. 26 for Texas Tech, or 25, excuse me. Dadrion Taylor Demerson not giving up on the play. Gets back to the running back. Gets back to the running back there at the goal line. Oh my goodness. And Sumo Kanbaye, who, if you'll remember, scored earlier, fumbles the ball before he gets to the goal line, and it'll be Texas Tech ball at their own 25. Oh no. Oh no. Texas Tech football following the turnover at their own 25-yard line. And the Red Raiders have life after going down what could have been 20 points. They've got a chance to get it to a one-score game with a touchdown on this drive. So ball throw 20, for the touchback. Donovan Smith fires complete to the 25, stiff arm across the 30, and it'll be a first down for Texas Tech. DB, how long have you been a content creator? What is the goal for your channel? I've been content creator. I don't know about this channel, but actually, let me double check. That's a good question. I think it was 20. I've been making content for a while. Oh, and Donovan Smith gets lit up. And he's sacked. Big loss of 8 on the play. Second and long coming up. The 99 got loose and caused like the entire field to wreck. Oh boy. 99, that's is that Suarez? Is that Suarez now? When was my first upload? Hold on. I actually want to check this because I'm kind of curious. Second and 18, Donovan Smith steps up, looks far sideline. He finds his man, gets back across the original line of scrimmage to about the 35, and that should bring us to the end of the third quarter. It'll be 3rd and 8 upcoming for the Red Raiders at the end of the third quarter. Tech tries to get a play off here, and time ran out, but they're going to run the play. It's checked down here. So Roderick Thompson does not get the first down. I don't think they got that play off, but they let it go. So that play counts apparently. I don't think that play got off. Huh. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. 4 is up as we head to the fourth quarter. When was my first upload on this channel? Content, sort by, I guess most recent. I can't flip the, so I'm going to be scrolling here for a couple seconds. So I've been making content on here for 3 years. So that'd be 2019. That would have been. It's funny. My first video was actually the game. It was Baker Mayfield's debut. The Jets at the Browns was my first video. And then it was that same year that the Packers signed Alan Lazard. It was about September, October, November. About 3 months later that the Packers signed Lazard. But as far as like being a content creator, I'd say that that's been for about a little over a year. I've definitely uploaded more in the last year than I did the 2 years before that. Since getting to college, and the streaming helps a lot with that. The streaming definitely helps out a lot with that. As far as like goal for the channel, I mean, okay, if I was being like super optimistic about everything, I would say that I would want this to be a legitimate source of income. Like not necessarily something that I have to rely on, but something that I have. Whether that's full-time doing this and then like having a part-time job otherwise, or whether I do this part-time but sufficiently enough to have an income and then I have a full-time job somewhere else, that remains to be seen. But I would love for this channel to have an income at some point. Because I love doing this. I love hanging out with people in like streams and videos. I love doing this. I think if you keep on streaming, you'll be successful. Do you work full time? I don't work currently full time because I'm a student. I'm a student at Iowa State University, so I don't currently have a full time job. I do sometimes in the spring. By sometimes I mean the last 2 years. In the spring, I've had a full time job um, while doing part time classes in the spring. Dancing does help the likes. Hey, if I have to get rickrolled to get likes, send them my way. But yeah, like I would love to have this be a source of income. Like I said, it doesn't have to be to the point where I don't have a regular job, and to where I do this full time, like what Tom Grossi does. Obviously, Tom's a full time YouTube channel, and he's obviously very successful. And I look up to Tom a lot, as I discussed earlier. But I if I was being completely unrealistic, I'd be like, yeah, like I'll have 1 million subs and counting, and I'll be raking in dough, and I'll just be set. If I was being super like, I would just say that. But I don't think that that's entirely achievable with the content that I do. Granted, some of that's on me. If I wanted to be there, I probably could do that. Putting more time into editing, making better content, etc., like that. When I see your name DB Sports, I don't know why I thought of DB Cooper. I mean, I definitely get where you got that comparison from. DB, you know, uh, it's really only known for one thing, and it's that. Some NFL teams, it's tough to find content creators. It's crazy, but understandable. Yeah, like I don't like. Okay, so it's weird, right? Because like I'm a Packers fan, so I would focus generally on Packers content. And Tom kind of owns that part of the NFL YouTube spot. So I mean, obviously, I'm not upset about it. Um, so they went back and reviewed it and said that the play did not count. So it'll be 3rd and 8 to start the fourth quarter. They did go back and change it here. Texas trailed 17-7 before Bijan Robinson found the end zone. It's now tied up at the half. UTSA, the Roadrunners, tied with the Longhorns. Like Packers content creators, true. Tom Grossi owns it. To find collabs with him, zero chance. Yeah, especially for somebody with 196 subscribers. like if I had a substantial following, I could probably do it because Tom's a super nice guy, and I'm sure he'd but like it's just not worth it for him. He doesn't gain anything by doing a collab with me. So I mean, like it's like I don't expect Tom Grossi to do a collab with me, but there's a stewardess streamer. Incomplete here on the 3rd down and 8. Bradley came up and said he caught it. We'll take a look here on the replay. Official said he was juggling it. Let's take a look. Oh, and he does juggle it, but does he have the knee down when he gains possession of the ball? I would maybe look at that. They are going to go for it here on 4th and 8. I do want to see that replay again, though. 4th and 8 from their own 35. They do snap it. Donovan Smith steps up. He's getting chased from behind. He's not going to get it. NC State stands strong on defense, and the Red Raiders turn it over on downs in their own territory. My Rams guy interviewed a Packers fan, but he was that uber Packers fan. When they asked him about the drama that ESPN says about Rodgers, the Packers fan said, like, it's all false. I don't know about that Packers fan was dismissive. So I guess I'm trying to I misspelled something in that, so don't mind it. Okay. Hey, all good, Rebecca. I guess like I don't know. I'm trying to look at it from like my perspective cuz like ESPN obviously has narratives. So it's just like like I have a narrative. So like I try to be as unbiased as I can be, but like I do have a narrative. If the Packers play like shit, I'm gonna try to spin it into something where maybe there's hope. Um, and then if the Packers play like super incredible one week, oh, double pass here for NC State. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, NC State on the trick play. And this time, Sumo Kanbaye holds onto it past the goal line. And NC State finds the trick play touchdown to move their lead to 26-7. Demi Sumo Kambaye finds the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Wolfpack. It's 26-7 in the first minute of the fourth quarter. That Packers fan said there's nothing wrong with Rodgers taking Horace dewormer to fight COVID-19, not to get political, crazy stuff like that was brought up. So, look, like I said, I try to stay away from politics, but like I genuinely like, oh, I'm gonna get. Be smart with what you say here. I don't care how you fight it, if that makes sense. Like, okay, I'm not trying to say that there's like some conspiracy with the vaccines or anything like that, but like, it's your body. We got DB in the corner. Like, okay, like if I don't want to take a vaccine of something that I'm not comfortable with, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm vaccinated. I've got the booster. Like, I'm fine with it. But like, I don't see the problem in somebody taking their own like substance or doing their own thing to try to fight COVID-19. Like, it's whatever. Like, you do it how you want to do it. Like, I know people that haven't gotten any vaccines. I know people that got all of them. I know people that have gotten like as many boosters as you can have to this point. Like, they just do it their own way. It's like getting a flu shot every year. Do it. Don't do it. I don't care. It's your decision. Only you can make that choice for you. I like, if he wants to take fucking ayahuasca and horse dewormers to fight something, like sure. You do whatever the hell you want. That's all right. That's enough. That's enough politics for me. But that's my thought. That's my thought. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Yes, ESPN commercial. I am ready for football. It wasn't a dewormer that he took. Right on. I hear you. I don't know what Rodgers took. He took some shit, and then he did like freaking ayahuasca or whatever in Peru or Chile or some South American country. Which, again, I don't know. Is ayahuasca on the NFL don't do this drug list? I don't fucking know. Like, I forget what it was. I do think him saying that he was immunized without saying he had the vaccine was definitely a little sketch. So, because like the NFL had protocol in place for people that had the vaccine and people that hadn't. So then the reporters were like, "Aaron, are you vaccinated?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm immunized." So like, I don't know, that one I cared about a little bit more as someone that wants to be a journalist, because it's like, got to keep everybody on their toes apparently. But yeah. By the way, I love this double pass that NC State just pulled off. Any sort of trickeration gets an A+ in my book. NC State kicks off. It's a touchback here. Texas Tech will start from their own 25. Studio update. Missouri State leading Arkansas 27-17. Little shovel pass here from Arkansas to get them within 3. And then Bryce Stevens finds a punt return touchdown for Arkansas. 31-27 Arkansas in the fourth quarter. Donovan Smith, quick throw near side, incomplete, missed his man short. As we've got a 20-point game here in NC State's own building. 27-7, the Wolfpack lead it here in the final quarter. Second and 10 here for Donovan Smith. Throws over the middle, got his man out across the 30, close to the first down, right at the 35-yard line. It looks like they'll give him the first down. And they will. First and 10, Texas Tech. Oh. Donovan Smith rolls up, steps up in the pocket, throws it incomplete, missed his man high on the far sideline. Second and 10 here for Texas Tech. Again, trailing by 20 with 13:47 to go. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left here for Donovan Smith. Throws it near sideline, and it's incomplete. Looking for a flag, not going to get it. And then it'll be 3rd and 10. Bradley was the intended target. Third and 10 here now for Texas Tech, down by 20. They're 2 of 10 on third down so far in this one. Play clock at 5. Smith will get the snap, and he'll keep it here on the read option off to the right side, and he gets maybe 4 yards. And with 13 and a half to go, Texas Tech might have to go for it again here on 4th and about 7. 13 minutes to go. Texas Tech leaves the offense out. 4th and 6 from their own 39-yard line. Donovan Smith, shotgun snap, throws near sideline. Defender fell down, and it's complete across midfield. Complete. J.J. Sparkman on the reception on the near sideline, and Donovan Smith, great route by Sparkman. The defender fell down and picks up the first down across midfield of the NC State 44-yard line. Trips receivers right, 1 to the left here for Donovan Smith. He'll take the shotgun snap, looking over the middle. He'll step up in the pocket, finds his tight end. Tharp fights his way inside the 35 for a first down to the 34, 33. And that'll be another 11-yard gain for the Red Raiders. I'll email for a possible collab of a Bucks content creator for next week's matchup. Oh, you don't have to do that, man. First and 10, Donovan Smith checks down to the running back here. Picks up about 7. They're going to give him 8 on the far sideline. Donovan Smith doing a good job going through progressions here. 2nd and 2 from the NC State 25. Pump fake to the running back. Fires over the middle. It's caught inside the 15 to the 11. Martinez. And Texas Tech's offense cooking into the red zone here, and they need it. They need it badly. Down by 20 here, under 12 to go here. Texas Tech running tempo. Play fake, pump, near sideline. Donovan Smith rolls out to his right. He's got running room if he wants it. He's going to take it inside the 10 to the 6, and he's forced out of bounds there. And a late hit is called, or there is a penalty, I should say, on the far sideline at the end of the play. I don't know about that one. You were singing it, take requests. DB sings the Chelsea Dagger, the Fratelli. They are going to call the late hit out of bounds. I don't know if I agree with that one. Oh, do I take singing requests? Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know that song. I do not know that song. I'm sorry, Grandizer. First and goal here at the 3 following the penalty. Donovan Smith give to the back, cuts back up the middle. Brooks stuffed at the 3, fights forward close to the 2. They're going to mark him down at the 3. No real gain on the play. Second and goal here for the Red Raiders. The Fratellis, Chelsea Dagger, the Fratellis. Second and goal here. Ball still at the 3-yard line. Donovan Smith in the gun. Running back to his right. They'll motion man off to the right side. Smith takes a snap. Runs a little reverse. No, he fakes it, and Donovan Smith walks into the end zone. A nice play design there for Texas Tech, and Donovan Smith takes it off the right side for the touchdown. And boy, did Texas Tech need that drive. Right when they needed it, they got it. Donovan Smith fakes the reverse and takes it into the end zone. The Fratelli's Chelsea Dagger, look it up. You'll remember it. It was made super popular during the Black Ops Stanley Cup run. I probably would recognize it then. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of hockey, but hold on, I'll take a quick listen to it here. Hold on. Oh. Okay, I do know that song. I don't know the words to it, but I do know that song. Milwaukee Brewers won against the Yankees. Dang it, Rebecca. You're supposed to keep the Brewers in check. Not that I actually want them to lose, because not like the Cubs actually have a chance to catch them. But anytime the NL Central team loses, it's a good day. By the way, did the Cubs even win today? I know they were leading 1-0, and then it was 1-1. No, of course they lost. Of course the Cubs lost. Of course the Cubs lost. They got a 7-inning, 1 earned run, 7 strikeout day from Hayden Wesneski making his first start. And of course he lost. Of course he got the L. Oh, no, he didn't even get the L. Adbert Alzolay got the L. But of course they lost after a spectacular start from a guy making his first start, and he goes 7 innings with 1 earned and 7 strikeouts. No walks. we lose because we gave up. We're leading 1-0 after the 5th inning. We scored 1 in the 5th, then gave up a run in the 7th, and then gave up 2 in the 9th. Lost 3-1 because of course. Because of course. Esteban Quiroz struck out. Jan Gomes hit a single, and then Zach McKinstry lined out, and Ian Happ grounded out. And that was how we lost. Of course. Oh, man. 17 games out of the wild card. I'm going to go ahead and say that that's not possible. Actually, it's exactly not possible. Because I think we have 17 games left in the season. So I think it's exactly not possible for the Cubs to make the playoffs. I'm assuming it's not possible anyway, because teams ahead of us play each other. because we would need literally everybody to lose every game. So, or at least we would need what, San Diego to lose every game. So it's 27-14. Texas Tech still down 2 scores. But at least it's not 3 scores for them. Iowa is currently in a delayed ball game against Nevada. Wow, Spencer Petras, 10 of 18, 108 yards and a touchdown. Not bad, not bad. Studio update from Kevin Connors. Oh, tired. Cam Rising in the Utah Utes, taking on San Diego State here soon. DB, who is your NHL team? It's the Canadiens, Montreal. I've got someone really funny that I think you might like if you haven't seen his channel before. His name is Stephen He. I have heard of him. I do quite like his content, actually. He's the emotional damage. That's him. Sumo Kombe on the run here for NC State. He picks up 6. NC State. Are you telling me NC State only has a 36% chance to win at Syracuse according to ESPN's Football Power Index? What am I missing about Syracuse? Hello? Handoff, no gain, maybe even a loss of a yard on that one. Oh, you love the Canadians? Yes, sir. I don't speak French, so I'm not even going to try to say party like Canadians. I found a YouTube channel. You might like it. Stephen He. Yeah. He's the emotional damage. He's that guy. I do like his content. A good YouTuber. Really funny guy. Really funny guy. He's got the like YouTube Shorts like series. I say series. With the guy whose cousin is in China working like 14 full-time jobs or whatever. He's like, you get B in math. Cousin work 14 jobs. No, DB, don't say it. No French. I do not know French. Not a lick. Not a lick. I know some numbers. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. That's it. That's it. I think there's what's the other one? Oh shoot. No, I forget it. Is it parlez-vous français? Oh god, Avs fan joined just in time for me to fuck up the French language. No, I don't speak French at all. Hey, welcome back, Avs fan. Good having you back. Man, JK, I follow a Montreal Canadiens content creator who is all in French. Oh god. Yeah, I don't speak a lick of French. I know like beginner Spanish. Parlez-vous français? Yeah, that. I was kind of right. Parlez-vous français? Oh, oui, ho, baguette. Is that gonna get me? That's not gonna get me canceled. There's like 3 people in here. That's not gonna get me canceled. The Avs fan thought it was funny. We're good. We're fine. It's fine. No, that's how I make fun of French people. I just go, whoa, oui, baguette. Kyle Busch is points ahead of Reddick in the playoff. Please, no, not Kyle Busch. Anybody but Kyle Busch. Watch live, feel alive. ESPN. Dun 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 dun. Okay, can somebody? Okay, am I not understanding? Why are there two Monday Night Football games being played overlapping each other? Could I get somebody to explain that to me? Because I'm lost. Can somebody explain that one to me? Because I got nothing. Why is that a thing? Why are there two Monday night games being played overlapping each other? 3rd and 5, Texas Tech with a chance to get the ball back. 2 receivers left, one to the right here for Devin Leary. And we've got a penalty down. I believe this will be a false start. Kozlowski is in second. Man, I hope he wrecks. Not because I dislike Kozlowski, but because it hurts me anytime he does well, because I'm like, Ryan Newman would be doing the exact same thing here. The guy who committed the false start can't believe it. Really, though, why? It doesn't make any sense. Why are there two overlap? Why? Doesn't make any sense. So now 3rd and 10 at their own 25. NC State trying to keep the drive alive and keep the ball out of Texas Tech's offensive hands. Leary fires far sideline. Incomplete. Wait, did he catch it? No, it looked like the official was going to mark it as a catch. I was like, wait, he didn't catch that. Favorite driver Chase Elliott. Internet around 12 already. I wouldn't mind Chase Elliott win a title here. Just not Kyle Busch. 4th and 10 now. NC State will have to punt it back, and the incompletion will stop the clock. Tech looking like they're going to come after it, and they kind of do. Not really, though. Punt is away, and yeah, it got a Texas Tech bounce, and it'll be down to close to the 40-yard line. So the Red Raiders, good field position to try to cut it to a one-score game. Hey, Siri, it's already in the round of 12. Advance this race. Man. Oklahoma State taking care of business against Arkansas Pine Bluff. So that's another blowout win for the Big 12. 27-14, NC State on top. Donovan Smith throws over the middle. It's behind his target, incomplete. He had Cleveland open in NC State territory, but missed it behind him. All right, Texas Tech, 2nd and 10. Ball at their own 40. Still down 13, 8:55 to go in the game. On the road against the 16th ranked Wolfpack of NC State. Donovan Smith backpedaling, fires it out of bounds. And now it'll be 3rd and 10. Race is still going on. Jeez. Kind of feels like the Iowa State game this afternoon. It felt like that game went 7 hours. But it didn't. It was only like 3.5, which is at least somewhat standard. Do you follow Frank Well, one-timer hockey out of Canada? He's a Canadian content creator, but is solely French. Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue what he was saying then. 3rd and 10. Ball at their own 40. You don't need all 10 of it. Try to get some of it back and then go for it on fourth down. Donovan Smith loops it far or near sideline, incomplete. Miles Price was the intended target, but falls incomplete. Kozlowski is past the leader. Oh, that makes me sad. That makes me sad. Oh. So 4th and 10 from your own 40, but you're down 13, so you kind of got to go. Donovan Smith floats it over the middle, and it's intercepted at midfield. NC State takes over. And I got a feeling that one should just about do it here. This is going to be a late flag here for celebration on NC State. And I mean, that's not even a bad throw. It almost just looked like the receiver wasn't ready for the ball. And I think you're going to get a penalty here on NC State after the play. So unfortunately for Tech, they won't get the ball back. And they do get Harris, who made the interception, for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. That'll be his first unsportsmanlike conduct foul of the game. But it will be NC State ball. So the Wolfpack may have just sealed it with that one. So now it'll be NC State ball at their own 35 following the penalty. Handoff here up the middle, about 7 or 8. Sumo Karnbane or Baye on the carry. I just followed him. I like when he drops the boom or le boom. Le boom. Second and 3 after the 7-yard gain. Logano has a flat tire. When DB Sports gets to 200 subs, he may drop the le boom. I'll drop the something at 200. You guarantee that. Drop the mic. That's what I'll drop at 200. Oh, man. Third and 1, NC State. How long have you been at 196? Not since Sunday. Actually, 196 probably just today. I think I got a couple today during the Iowa State stream. I was at like 150 something for a while. And then when Grossi rated, I gained a couple. I think I was at like 180, and then I got about 10 or so from the Grossi stream. And then I was up to like 190 something. And then I've gained a couple I've gained like one a day since then. Gained about one a day. So I think I got to 196 today. But I've been like between 150 and 196 for a couple of months. I rated you and you lost like 10 subs, JK. God, that'd be sad. I'd be big sad for that. I did just hit 200 subs on the gaming channel that I don't promote very often on this channel. So that was pretty nice. Just hit 200 on that one and about to hit 200 on this one. Hopefully, we'll get there before the Baylor game next week. That's the plan. 2nd and 8 here. We do play-by-play for the Packers Bears. I will be live tomorrow night for the Packers and the Bears for Sunday Night Football. Maybe Tom will raid me again, and I won't forget about him. Dude, I felt so bad last Sunday when Tom jumped into my stream at the half, and I just wasn't paying attention. 5.5 minutes to go here. 3rd and 8 for NC State. They're down 13. Texas Tech is that. Will you set a notification for when you go live? Well, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I usually just go live and I tweet it out. And then if you have notifications set, you'll get a notification when I go live. Dumps it underneath, and NC State's going to pick up the first down at 5 minutes to go. 23 is back behind the wall. Rip Bubba Wallace. Sumo Karnbaye finds the first down on the swing pass, and that first down should just about do it. Under 5 minutes to go. It's still a 13-point game. NC State with the ball and the lead. 4.5 minutes away from 3-0. Yeah, usually when you do it like that, DB, I'll miss 90%. I will 90% miss when you go live. Is there another way to do it? Peeps, when I catch you live. I mean, I don't. Is there a way to do it any differently? Because like I just stream using my webcam. So like when I pull up, when I click like go live or whatever, and I just click my webcam. Yeah, you may set up notifications to set beforehand. Oh, I didn't even know that. So see, that's the stuff we got to learn if we're gonna get past 200 subscribers. 2nd and 12 for NC State here. 6 right front tire is down. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. As we wind down to under 3.5 minutes, Texas Tech still not calling timeouts. 3rd and 8 here for the Wolfpack. As we've got a penalty here on 3rd and 8. And I think Texas Tech may have jumped here offside. Or unless you might need a certain amount of subs to reach that feature, like you have to reach 500 subs before you may post a yes, community wall I do not have. Do not have enough subs. I have not gained access to the community tab yet. Okay. No, I got you now. I got you now. Who knows? I might get it at 200. We'll see. Hold on. How many subs do you need to get community? Yeah, 500 subs for the community tab. It'll take up to 1 week to see the community tab after passing 500 subs. The community tab may also be available to other channels as we continue testing this feature. Yeah, I do not have access to it. Kevin Harvick is in 3rd. Mr. Where did he come from? Kevin Harvick. Bowling Green just beat Marshall in overtime the week after Marshall upset Notre Dame. Absolutely incredible. College football is the greatest sport on planet Earth, and I will not be convinced otherwise. Yeah, it helps so much when content creators can set reminders so that your viewers know ahead of time we can plan accordingly. Granted, you do what you do when you can, just a nice courtesy. Well, yeah, like when I have access to the community tab, I'll definitely be using it. Yeah, why would YouTube give access to the community tab to smaller channels who could absolutely utilize it by posting reminders for their subscribers? That would make way too much sense. Probably shouldn't be disrespecting the platform while I'm live on it, but that's there you go. Kansas beat Houston, by the way, 48-30. So Kansas football is back. Ba-na-na-num-bum, ba-na-na-nun. Yeah, YouTube wants to see who the serious content creators are. I don't even know that it's that. Like, a genuine question would be, I seriously, and I agree with you, YouTube is sus in so many things. I just want to know how hard it would be. Like, okay, if they want to have like a limit for monetization, that's fine, right? I understand that. That way you don't have like you don't have somebody that comes up with one really, really good video and then it makes them money. Like there's at least kind of a point to that. So like I understand that point. Um but like stuff like the community tab, why is that restricted to people with 500 subs? Like I get that 500 subs isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, but like I don't know. And NC State slips on the screen here on 3rd and 8. So Texas Tech should be getting the ball back here. Fourth and 12. I would assume NC State's going to punt this. Caution's out. So 50% of channels are smaller than 500 subs. 88% of channels are smaller than 10,000 and 99 are smaller than 333,000. So they're basically cutting off half of their platform from having a community tab that would be so helpful in one figuring out what people want to see, right? Obviously you have the like and the dislike button, which I encourage people to use. If you're enjoying the stream, click like. If you're disliking it, click dislike. I encourage people to do that. But like posting reminders, posting like a schedule of like when videos are going to come out, like being able to reach your audience, because not everybody has Twitter, not everybody has Instagram, not everybody has Snapchat. YouTube is the one place that you can be assured of that all of your subscribers know where you're at, and you know that all your subscribers are on that platform. Dislike and reported, JK. Hey, look, if I do something stupid and I need reported, I encourage people to do that. But what I don't want is to be like falsely reported for a copyright claim or anything stupid like that. It doesn't affect me because I'm not I'm not making any money from anything. But new quarterback in the game here for Texas Tech. It's Morton, as he'll slide down for a pickup of 9 under 2 minutes to go here. Texas Tech down by 13, and it looks like that'll be about where we end this one. DB got rickrolled, and I found it highly offensive. I joke with you. Hey, it is 2022, and I let myself get rickrolled, so that's on me. What was it? Oh yeah, like the community tab. Like, you know how helpful it would be to like make sure that all of my subs knew, hey, video coming out tomorrow. Hey, video coming out on Thursday. Hey, video coming out Wednesday night. Hey, streaming the game today. Whatever. Because like people that don't catch my stream tonight may not know that I'm streaming the Packers game tomorrow night. So then, like you said, they don't get the notification or whatever that I'm live. So they miss at least part of the stream. So, you get stuff like that happens, and I think it's stupid. DB rants segment. What is the saying when DB rants? Ladies and gentlemen, he has our curiosity. When he pounds the table, he has our full attention. You're darn right. No, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's their platform. They can run it how they like. They can restrict it how they want. But throw incomplete, badly missed short. There is a penalty here with 106 to go. Man, I don't know. There's holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty pushes Texas Tech back 10 yards. Yes, I agree. A lot of people out there may not get the game and do play and want to hear the game. Yeah, so there are days that I can't make a stream, and there are days that I can make a stream. Right? So like being able to update people like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to stream today, or hey, I'm gonna be able to stream today now, or just stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like the community tab is so much more important to smaller subscribers than it is to bigger ones, because bigger ones have a bigger following, and when you're a smaller channel, like I get that it's just a number, right? And people should want to do content because they enjoy doing it, not because it gets them famous or it gets them a paycheck or it gets them, popular or whatever. But like it is genuinely hard sometimes to find motivation to do something when you're uploading a video every week and it gets 5 views. Or you live stream every week and you get, 2 people in your chat, right? So like you post this college game, say I'm a fan of the college, but does not come my team can live stream you and hear exactly. And that's why we do this. For people that don't get a chance to watch the game or listen to the game, or for people that want to watch the game along with me and they don't like the commentators, or for somebody that wants to just hang out on a Saturday night and just have a drink. Like that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. I love doing this. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't demotivating sometimes to hang out for a full game of stream and nobody's active in chat, or nobody's even in the stream, like on Sunday when there wasn't really people hanging out in the stream. Like I've been so blessed that Tom has come into my channel twice now and rated me with so many great Packers fans and so many great NFL fans. And I've been so just blessed to have been given that opportunity, and I squandered one of them. But it's been great to just have those moments. And it's stuff like that that makes you want to keep going, because like you got recognized by a bigger content creator. You had people come in the chat. There's been no better feeling. Like I love the people that are in these chats. There has not been a better feeling than tuning into my stream and watching the chat go like this, just flying by. Like that's such a great feeling. You need Bush Beer to sponsor you. That shameless plug behind you. What shameless plug behind me? That's definitely not backwards. Because I haven't messed with my webcam to fix it yet. As NC State gets a pick with a minute to go. And that'll do it, NC State waving goodbye to the Red Raiders. And that'll do it. Kyle Busch is out of the playoffs. Yes. Yes. But yeah, I don't know. But like I was saying, there's like people like Rebecca, people like Avs fan, like all these people that have basically been a part of my channel since I was at 10 subs. Like, AJ who was in here earlier, Jay Fleming, who's been here since last year. some of these people that have been with me since pre 100 subs, since pre 50 subs, even like you guys are the reason that I do this. Like I love hanging out with you guys on weekends, and it's just a great feeling, like seeing you guys in chat and getting to chat with you guys. As NC State will look to run out the clock here near midfield. Texas Tech is going to call a timeout here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that, like, I feel like YouTube should give those tools, give that stuff to utilize to people that are smaller brands trying to grow themselves. I don't get why you would limit a tool like the community tab to somebody with 500 subscribers. I don't know. I feel like that's a big wasted chance for so many smaller YouTube channels and content creators. Like that's just another opportunity that they're not going to get to use until they get to an arbitrary amount of subscribers. Yes, my content creators I moderate for, they love it, interaction with the listeners. Yeah, that's why they do it. I mean, sure. They the people that are big enough, they get a paycheck from it and everything. I'm sure they love that too, but like they genuinely mean it when they say that they do it for the fans and they do it to hang out with people. Like I wouldn't do this if there wasn't people that I could talk to every weekend. So yeah, I think stuff like the community tab, like that should be open to everybody. Like that should be something that every content creator has access to. And I don't understand why you'd restrict that to an arbitrary amount of subscribers. Yeah. I don't know. It's an interesting discussion. I think it's one that YouTube should be having with themselves, to be honest. And look, maybe I'm salty because I'm not at 500 subs, and I would love to be. But I know how I can get there. I just put the head down and get working on it. So we're getting there. We'll hopefully hit 200 this week, and we'll take the next step from there. So. But yeah, like I freaking love you guys. Like, I don't know. You guys are great. And like I said, you guys are the reason I do this. I love hanging out with you guys. Like Rebecca hanging out, giving me race updates in a game that while I'm watching a game that I assume she doesn't have a dog in. It's the Wolfpack, NC State Wolfpack and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. I know she's a Pittsburgh fan and I know she's a Yankees fan. So I assume Rebecca's got no dog in this fight. She's still here hanging out, giving me race updates. Like that's great. I love that. Grandizer is a Dolphins fan who may or may not have a dog in this fight. I don't know, but hanging out here talking. Avs fan 29, as far as I know, doesn't follow college football one bit. Still comes into my college football streams and hangs out and chats with me. Like I love that. I love that. I got no dog in this fight either. Well, I appreciate you sticking with me through a game that you don't have a dog in. I will say I haven't really been commentating this. I've more just been talking with you guys, but we love doing that too. Have you ever collabed with another content creator before, either other Packers or other teams? Not for pro teams, but I have for like colleges. I did one with an Iowa fan about a week ago, actually, for the Iowa State game. I've also collabed with other Iowa State fans. We did a little bit more last year than we have this year, but I've had some Iowa State fans on the stream. And I'll have a Baylor fan on this week. There'll be a Baylor fan on the show on Thursday or Friday. And that'll go up as a video previewing Baylor, Iowa State for next weekend. So I have collabed, but just not for professional sports yet. Hoping to do that at some point. I do have a Bears fan that I know that I could probably ask to be on the show, and he'd do it. So I definitely have somebody that I could have on the channel if I wanted to. I also know a couple Vikings fans that would definitely be on if I asked them. But yeah, never pet a burning dog. I can't imagine that'd be a good idea. You should probably put the fire out instead of petting the dog. 1st and 10 here for the Red Raiders. Final 30 seconds. Quarterback rolls out to his left, finds his receiver. Out across the 30 to the 35 and tackled to the 39-yard line. Morton, a good job escaping some pressure there. Final 23 seconds will wind down. Falcons content creators and moderate for Big Low Country Sports is about to go live. Morton steps up in the pocket, steps to his left, fires. He's got his man at about midfield, and another clock stoppage there with 12 seconds left. Chase Elliott in second. Nice. 12 seconds left here for Tech. They got the ball at their own 49. No timeouts left for the Red Raiders, and incomplete, I think, here. Oh, no, they say Fungi got inbounds. Tim's Maniac Sports Alliance content creator would love to collab with you. He's out of Michigan, West Michigan. I'll give him a sub here. I'll go check him out here. 2nd and 10 here. NC State will call a timeout with 2 seconds left. They did rule it incomplete here, so it will be 2nd and 10 for Texas Tech. On the final play of the game, NC State up 13. I'll tell Tim Maniac about you too. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm definitely open for it. We got some, I think that was some thunder here in Ames. Second and 10 here, 2 seconds left. This will be the final play of the game. NC State leads at 27-14. And it's probably a good thing here that we're about to end the stream because it sounds like we're getting some pretty nice rain outside. Morton fires over the middle. He finds his man at about the 30, down to the 20, to the 15, makes a move at the 12, and he'll get wrestled down there. NC State will take home the 27-14 win over the Big 12 Texas Tech Red Raiders. 16th ranked NC State moves to 3-0 on the year. Texas Tech falls to 2-1. And that'll do it for me as well. So I appreciate every single one of you guys, like I mentioned earlier. Rebecca, Grandizer, Avs fan, AJ, Jay Fleming, all you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully getting more streams. Will be live tomorrow night for Chicago at Green Bay. Like I said, I appreciate each and every single one of you. If you enjoyed it, be sure to click the like button down below. If you didn't like it, click the dislike button down below. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more, be sure to click that subscribe button, click that bell icon so you get notified whenever I go live, whenever I upload a video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.